Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning's going great. Been up, got kids out the door, and then I'm gonna have to pick them up around a little bit after lunchtime today. So I'm like, I gotta get some stuff done around here. So we've had a little bit different week because the kids were gone a lot, so I didn't have to make a lot of food. And I'm like, it's the weekend. It's gonna be time to make some food. So we gotta do a little bit of cleaning up. This is me at home all the time, so these are dishes from yesterday's, or yesterday's are in the sink. The day before is right here. I never even put them away. So we're gonna do a little bit of cleaning up, making some food, prepping some food. It's gonna be great. So you ready for an amazing, wonderful, fantastic Friday? All right, let's just start going. Let's go.
I don't remember feeling this low before. Searching for you, but silence is what I'm finding. But I know you're near, and that you still work through the quiet. So I'll wait for you. I've got holes in these jeans and cracks in this heart, tear stains on t-shirts, I'm falling apart. But this thing I know is that you are my hope, and I trust in you. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. My mind has been racing day after day for a while. I'm learning to trust, and it hurts giving you my all. My hands are open wide, but I'm still holding tight. I've got holes in these jeans and cracks in this heart, tear stains on t-shirts, I'm falling apart. But this thing I know is you are my hope, and I trust in you. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Oh, I do.
All right, I feel like a Monday where I have to clean up before I do anything. We're gonna do more. I gotta do more in the living room. When mom's at home, it's all on her. So there's a little bit more for me to do, but I'm gonna start on food because I wanna make sure I get done before I have to go pick them up today. So let's start on, first thing I gotta make some bread, because if you don't buy sandwich bread at the store, you're gonna have to have some on hand. So I debated making like one loaf or two. I was making two, but I was doing sandwiches for Greg, but he's not taking sandwiches to work anymore. And so that leaves me with more bread. So I'm like, I have some in there that I threw one loaf away. I got a little moldy because, you know, it was over whatever it is, 4 or 5 days out, however long it sits out, not 5 days. It's a little bit more. I'm trying to think however long it sits. Well, the one got moldy, the other one was fine, so I put it in the refrigerator. So it's not as soft, but I thought I'd do some grilled cheese with it today to use it up. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm thinking, do I do one loaf? But I think I'll do two because I can focus on, I'm gonna make bacon. I got this wonderful, wonderful homegrown tomato here, so BLTs would be delicious. And then I have like a ton of guacamole, like we did the Sam's Club haul a month ago, and I still have a whole container of hummus and an entire container of guacamole. You go through stages and ups and downs of like what you actually use. There's a lot of that. So I'm thinking, okay, just make it and I'll just have toast. There's nothing wrong with having toast. So in my cookbook right here, I got lots of cookbooks. I got lots of cookbooks and books, all linked below. Go check them out. This is made specifically, the foods that we make for 2 people, just downsized because that's life. And so I wrote my original cookbook for like my kids to have all our recipes that we made over the years, but they're all huge. So now that I have time in my life, and you know, life slows down a little bit. It does slow down when you have a large family. My kids were like, well, we kind of needed to downsize for like 2 people, Mom, and not have a big giant batch. So that's where this one was made. So in here, we've got bread. So this is very easy. I use my bread machine right here. What I'm gonna do for mine is I put in a tablespoon of yeast, 2 cups of water, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. I just put in here just show you, but normally I just throw it all in here. And then I'm gonna add in there 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of oil, and 4.5 cups of flour to let the machine do the work. 2 loaves of bread. It's yummy and delicious, and like there's no comparison that it's not like bad. Everybody loves it. No one has asked for store bread at all, so that's a good thing. Okay, let me add it in. Okay, that is fermenting, getting risen up there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start on all my other stuff. So I'm gonna do, I have the bread, I've got the tomato, I've got lettuce, I'm gonna do BLTs. The only people that like BLTs would be myself and Greg. I think Steven likes bacon, Maddie likes bacon, but I think that's it. So there's not a whole lot of people that love bacon and will have a BLT. It's one of those things, I don't know, kids are different, and that's okay. So I'm gonna take my bacon here, I got this one at Sam's Club. Remember, Smart? Classic cut bacon. I was thinking I didn't get bacon, and then I'm like, wait a minute, there's bacon out there. So I'm just gonna put it on a piece of parchment paper here, and then we'll put it in the oven and bake it. Just seems like the thing to do. Less mess, I guess. If you got an air fryer, do an air fryer. I don't have my air fryer anymore. I will do products and try things out over time. My house is not equipped for a air fryer, like space-wise. Like, I could put it over there, but we got like our popcorn machine over there, and we got our microwave over there. So it's like one more thing. I put it in the butler's pantry, but it's just the slushing machine's there. It's like we don't use it enough to have it. You know what I mean? Like, I used it in the mountains a lot because I had young adults that lived at home, and they would do a lot of like late night, throw in the oven and turn the oven on 400 degrees and cook pizza. And I was like, ooh, that's gonna heat your house up. I'm like, use the air fryer, works much better. So everything else, I'm really not, I just have no need for it. So I could have kept it outside, I could have stored it, but you keep everything, what are you gonna do? Hold on to everything. So that in there is good, but it just gets grease everywhere. Oven, it does too a little bit. What I do, this is what I do. I will put this in there, and I will take a little piece of foil and lightly cover it, to get the non-grease all over the place, because I don't like cleaning a greasy stove or oven at all. So just real light, gotta be real light though. And if you put it on the bottom, you just gotta be careful. If you put it on the top, mine touches the top thing and that's dangerous. So the bottom and just a little bit. So let's put this on here and put it in the oven and bake it. You don't do it tight, just barely set it on there. Someone told me that I should do my own bacon because we have the smoker out there. Now, that would be good to do, but I believe you get pork belly fat, which I've seen that before, and I was like, what is that? It's bacon. I did a comparison of how is it worth making or is it not, and so the price to do it, it really wasn't, unless you can get it cheap. And so for me, I can only get it at Sam's Club. So if I see it sometime at the discount store, like for $1.99 a pound, that's when it'd be worth it for me to make it. But the other way I've seen is someone has made her own turkey bacon, but they do a, is it called a sous vide or something, where they put it in a loaf, but wrap the loaf in a plastic bag and then boil it on the stove. Boil it for a while and it cooks it, and then you cut it and fry it, and then you can make turkey bacon. And I thought that would be good, but the sous, I don't know what it's called. I would say sous vide or something. Correct me, and I'm okay with that. But you have to pay, I think you have to buy a special bag that can let you boil, water for a long time, and then get a pan that fits in your pot. So to buy I think it was $10 for the bags on Amazon, and I was like, and then I have to buy the pot that fit the pan, and I was like, is that worth it? I don't know. Maybe. For me, we don't eat too much of it, so it's not like Would we eat more? I don't know, maybe. For me, it wasn't worth something to do just yet. You know what I mean? Maybe eventually. Maybe I could eventually get bored of life and decide to make my own turkey bacon, because turkey is not bacon. It's not even bacon, but you can make it yourself. Just like you can make your own lunch meat, which is awesome, but you do have to get the tools to do it. So I was like, do I invest 20 bucks in things to make it? Nah, not right now. Not right now, and that's okay. So I'm gonna just put this in the oven and bake it until it's done. Put it on the bottom so there's no chance, because my fan blows in there so it doesn't blow that tin foil up. Let's change the battery. All right, kid-friendly tomato soup, I call it. I think this was the first recipe I posted on my blog about, I don't know, 9 years ago. How long it's been? It's been a long time. But this recipe, I used to do it to a T like the recipe was, thinking it was the only way. Then recently, I just poured it all in the pot and realized it does just fine on the stove. If you find it gets lumpy, use your immersion blender. If not, you can use a blender. It works. So in here, I'm gonna add in here 2 cups of flour, a tablespoon of sugar, and then baking soda. I gotta get that baking soda, can of tomato sauce, 2 cups of, I use dairy-free milk. Now I do about a half a teaspoon of paprika, garlic, and Italian seasoning. You can do basil, but I just have it mixed, and salt and pepper. Delicious. The kids love it. We had, I don't know, 20 teenagers over, 20 teenage girls over a couple weeks ago. They all loved it. I feel like it's better than the Panera one. The Panera one is a little more tomatoey. This is perfect, like good old-fashioned canned, but like way better than canned. Have a canned tomato soup, it's nothing like this. It's way better, but it reminds you more of that style. So delicious, put it all in the pot. And don't forget Grandma's secret ingredient. Even though this isn't Grandma's secret ingredient, this was just, Grandma used to use chicken bouillon for a lot of things. But now they have tomatoes, so good. Put it over here and heat it up. I don't even need to add anything to it. It's perfect. The flavor is perfect. So that was some good guessing. So now let me heat this up. I'm gonna get out some pans and we'll start on dinner. Okay, tomato soup is done and yummy and good to go. So what I'm gonna do now is make spaghetti. Now I'm doing a simple cooked hamburger. It's already got cooked. This is done with mushrooms and onions, and I will be adding more to it. That's the beautiful thing about a good, you wanna be a good cook, learn how to use your spices. You don't even have to be like perfection. Like you want to know what spices, because there's 1,000 of them. Get onion, get some garlic. If you're gonna do spaghetti, get like Italian seasoning. That's it. You could be awesome. Cayenne gives a little bit of smoky flavor, or not cayenne, paprika. So get yourself some onion. Either onion powder is, there's no like minced, like onion powder mixes with everything. Let's say that. A minced onion, it's gonna be more like you have to cook it with something. Garlic, I get this garlic salt, that works good. If you get garlic powder, that's fine, you just gotta use a little bit more. The powder, you gotta use a little bit more for flavor. And then I do Italian seasoning. This is gonna be delicious. So this is just, and that's it. Those are your basic staples for spices, and it makes everything amazing. So I'm gonna heat this up real quick. It's not gonna be much. And then see that jar of sauce right there? Over there, we're gonna use that. I feel like 1 jar of sauce is not enough, but I'm trying not to do too much. We had spaghetti last time and there was just way too much, and I'm like, what is happening to my household? So yeah, I'm gonna try to do one. I'm gonna see if 1 package of spaghetti equals 1 jar of sauce, which I think that's the math it should. And then what I'm gonna make is Maddie in Brooklyn, they like pesto tortellini. Now I don't make it enough because nobody else eats it but them. So what I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking, I got a huge bag of it because I thought I'll just make it multiple times, but I'm thinking that I will make it and then put it in little containers and freeze it. Then that, because it's gonna be a freezer meal. And then that way, if Maddie decides that day, hey, because like sometimes we have stuff that she doesn't like. There's very rare things that she doesn't like, but like right now she doesn't love hamburgers, and that's okay. That's quite all right, because she has been my meat child forever. She loves meat, and so all of a sudden she does not like hamburgers, and that's fine. She'll eat them if she has to. But like as a mom, I don't care. Like, make something else. I don't mind at all. Sometimes I don't. And I say, okay, we're just gonna eat it. Just suck it up and eat it. But sometimes it's like no big deal to have something else. So I'm thinking I'll make a couple different bowls, and then she can have pesto tortellini whenever she likes. So I think that's good. So now I've never cooked these beforehand. I've always just put them in this way and baked them. I'm just thinking, as long as you cover them with sauce and bake them, I feel like you're good to go. But I'm gonna let them boil for just a few minutes. It says 3 minutes. So I'm thinking, and maybe before they never had to. I don't know. I get the ones at Sam's Club, but I don't know if those ones are cooked either. I don't even know. Maybe they are. We've always just had them because they were a freezer meal, and then they freeze, so you thaw, and then by the time you bake them in the oven, they're good. But she might just thaw and throw it in the microwave because she doesn't really care if it's baked, you know what I mean? So why don't I cook it all the way? Let's do that. And then I've got chicken here from the grilled. I'm gonna kind of chop that up a little bit. It's already, I'm not gonna worry about heating it. And then you put, it's actually one of my first recipes that I did for my one family cookbook in here. I just don't make it. I'm gonna look it up because it has been a while. I know what you gotta put into it. It's pesto and Alfredo. Let me see, it was the first, I remember my first one I made. Pesto, where is it? I'll top that up order. Hold on. Chicken pesto tortellini. So, tortellini, garlic. I can use garlic. And then it's mozzarella cheese and Parmesan. Okay, so I think we're gonna make that for her. I think that would be really good. So let me, the one in the back is for the pesto, the other one is for spaghetti. This up front's the chicken was heated up. So let me take the chicken out, we'll kind of chop it a little bit. Okay, actually I moved it over here just to give some more space on the thing. Let me put some diced tomatoes in the meat. That way it'll give a little bit more, hopefully just one jar, we'll see. Probably looks like it's too much hamburger meat, but I don't know. I'm learning this whole much smaller household life. So let me get a bowl out. Right here. So I'm gonna take my chicken here. It's already been thawed. I'm just gonna cut it with scissors to make it kind of smaller because it's stuff I used for that little slicer, and then we grilled it. I'm laughing. Is it easier to put a cutting board and cutting it? I always gotta go about it the hard way. Is my knife in here though? It's not. It was on the rinsing paste. Okay, let's do this. Let's cut it. Okay, so this one I just put garlic in there. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper, and then it's pesto, jar of pesto, because I'm gonna make a big batch of it. Now normally I add a little bit more cheese, like mozzarella to it, but I'm gonna do a little bit less today, just not to have it so cheesy, and that's fine. And then Alfredo, I got the bigger jars, so I'll probably do one first, mix it up. We'll see what it looks like. I like to mix it and look at it. I'm sure I'm gonna be needing to, especially if I freeze it. So sometimes I do one, and then when you make it, you add more sauce to it, you know what I mean, because it absorbs it. Changed my mind in that I have this heavy whipping cream that I bought to make a bunch of stuff with, and I have not. So there's just, I know it's expensive and I should be wise on it. We made our Alfredo sauce with it. It was okay. Like I said, it was fine. Will I make it all the time with her? Probably not, because kids don't love it. That was okay though. It was okay. Passable. So I was like adding water to this. I'm like, I can just add the heavy whipping cream to it. That'd be fine. So this is good. I was gonna just do one jar and then realize, you know, it's a little bit green from the stuff. So 2 will be good. So the flavor's delicious. Oh yeah, so good. Some good stuff. So water boil. Let me add my tortellini for like just a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna put those 2 little ones into the oven because what'll happen is the cheese melts, it gets nice and good. That'll be for tonight. I know, like I said, I'm not sure how much will get eaten, so I wanna make it enough for, at least for sure for today. I'm sure she and Brooke will eat it. Maybe I'll have it too, we'll see. And then she's got 3 here in the freezer, which would be plenty meals for her, which would be great. So that'll be, I'll just put them for freezer. Maybe this is the new freezer meals for Amy. Oh my goodness. What if I bought a bunch of plastic containers and that was all my freezer meals for life? What's happened? All good things. Okay, that's done. Waiting on spaghetti. Let me wash the dish in the sink and then we'll keep on rolling. Bread's still rising. Life's good. Okay, another meal we're gonna have this weekend, I'm not gonna cook anything for it, is gonna be these. We got these at the discount store. We're gonna use these as hot dogs. Yeah, we are. So I'm going to make this, and that's why I got hot dog buns this weekend. And then I pulled out a can of beans and we're gonna have a ton of fruit. So I feel like, and veggie trays. So that'll be good because it's hot. It's gonna be hot. It's Florida heat. So I'm thinking that will be a nice thing, but I won't bake it today. So this obviously like tomorrow or Sunday, we'll see how that goes. So now I'm gonna get out all my veggies and fruit that I got yesterday and we're gonna do a bunch of prep with that. You can let that kind of absorb it a little bit. That'll kind of suck up the sauce. Let's see if I have to add any more, but that's it, 1 package. I think they're calling it done. Soup is done. Mix grilled cheese in a little bit. Let's do the fresh veggies and fruit. Okay, so I bought those watermelons. Let's cut into the Georgia watermelon. I got one of them here. And see if it fails. Let me show you. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look as yummy. Maybe, well, I don't think watermelon season's done. It seems like it goes through the whole end of the year here. Okay, well, definitely smaller. I didn't buy the jumbo one. It doesn't look too bad though. It doesn't look, let's see. Not as sweet. That's okay. So that would be my first one. Well, the last batch we had, we didn't like the Georgia ones either, but not bad. All right, not bad. Maybe I'll try my hand at the Sam's Club one next time. We'll see. So usually theirs isn't too bad. So let's just let's cut these up. So what does it mean when your seedless watermelon has seeds in it? Does that mean that those seeds defied the odds? Broke through and create seeds, or maybe just a bad batch of GMOs? I don't know. It's not bad. It's not smushy, so that's a good thing. It's just not like that good sweet ones that we've had, but that's okay. You can't expect perfection all the time. It just makes me go, okay, I need to try to find something else, unless they get more Florida watermelons. It seems like last year we found there was a girl. It was her dad's farm, and she was selling it out of the back of her pickup truck on the corner, but I haven't seen, I don't go that way. I was going that way last year for Brooklyn to take to work. But I don't usually go that way, so I haven't seen, but maybe I need to make a little road trip to find. They do have stands. Most of them, there is one guy, I think, in our town that actually is local, and they are good, and I've seen the reviews. Most are just, you know, trucking your stuff, and it's not like local farm stuff, so from what I've read. So I need to go find me some good watermelon. Yeah, there's a lot of seeds in it, which is fine. Kids are gonna be like, what happened? Why is there seeds in it? All right, I might say that too. Okay, watermelon's done. Not bad. Nice and crisp and like, I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just say it's a B. Give it a B. I have to do a grading schedule. All right, bacon is done. I just pulled that out. So these strawberries, and then I pulled out the pesto tortellini. So I'm cutting my strawberries. People make them last. They put them in like jars. I think one of my viewers told me the way that she did it should last forever. So I found that if you don't really do anything with them and there's no moldy, they stay fine in the container. So one of the containers I left in there because it still was really good. One container had a few that were kind of yucky, where I was like, oh, I should have paid, or I mean, it was in the middle, so I couldn't have paid, I did pay attention, they just were in the middle. So like there's a little yucky one right here, but for the most part, these were amazing strawberries. So I just put a little paper towel in the bottom, then that works. These, I don't have to worry about strawberries lasting for a week because I guarantee if I had to guess, by tonight, these will be gone. That's just how fast fruit like this will go in our house. So, but maybe not. You very well could. I think half of the one container got eaten last night, but not everybody was here eating either. So it's all good. So I'm just gonna wash these up, put them in here. And we'll do the blueberries, and that'll be it for fruit. I've got bananas. There is kiwi we got in there, and there's apples. So there's other fruit that they can eat too. It's one of those things where you're out of it and you're like, okay, it's time to have some. And my dishwasher is almost done, so I'm actually doing so good for time getting things done. So I'm just gonna keep chopping these up. Okay, then what I think I'll do for my veggies, like it might be nice to put in a glass tray. That's always fancy and fun, but it's so hot. If I leave anything out, it just like goes bad sitting out. So these containers are amazing. Got these at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. They're great. And so I'm gonna literally just make a huge veggie tray in here. With all that, I don't have to worry about you know, put them in little plates. I could do the plates, wrap it in plastic. Look a little fancy, but this is just gonna be good to utilize space the best. Maxine's like real close to my feet, so I'm like, I'm going to step on you. She's like, I know it's bacon, it's back there, it's not with mommy. So these are good. Anybody else? We in Michigan would have friends that had a pickle farm. So I still remember going and getting the cucumbers, and oh, they were so good. Just fresh garden, even making your own, even growing your own is so good. So I probably will just leave these whole, yeah. Or well, do I cut them? Decision. I'll cut a couple up and I'll leave a couple whole. Okay, I'm not worried about keeping the tiny little pieces that I could use in soups or save it to make a stock. We don't like homemade stock. I do not like, I barely like chicken, so I feel like, I don't know, we've had chickens. So chicken poop smells like chicken feed, smells like chicken poop. Chicken poop smells like the chickens, which smell like the eggs in my head. So when I make it, I'm always like, ooh, I don't love it. It's okay. Everybody does, that's fine. I will do powder stuff, and that's okay. To each his own, that's what you do. So I don't mind not making like a stock or a veggie stock out of anything. It would just be one thing that, to me, it's not even worth putting in my freezer. For right now, if it could change, maybe, but as right now, I don't mind using my powder stuff. So to save all the scraps, it's okay. I think the average consumer on what they throw away in the trash is way more than what we throw away, even for a large family. I know it is because I've seen a documentary on it. I've watched what the average people throw out. I've seen the trash cans in my neighborhood, and they have way smaller families. And so, yeah, I know. So I'm like, I'm okay with that. I don't like to throw food away. I hate when we have food that has to go in the garbage, but I'm learning to adjust, cut back, all those good things. And I do my best with what we have. So it's a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna peel all these carrots. They don't like, I think some kids might like the baby carrots, but most of them like the taste of like a real carrot. So I don't mind peeling them, and that'll be good. We'll have the, just that little veggie container up in the refrigerator. We got ranch. I have hummus. They can take it and cut some and put it on something. I love a cucumber sandwich. Anybody else have a cucumber sandwich as a kid? It's literally butter and salt, that's it. It's a weird carrot. That's a weird carrot. I had that a lot when I was a kid. I love that. So, all good things. So I'm just gonna do this. We're doing great for time. I'm looking at my clock going, okay. I haven't got to my other cleaning yet, but that's okay. Greg's home, and so I feel like it's gonna be pool time when I get back, which I am good with. So maybe the cleaning will wait till Monday. Maybe none of the other cleaning will get done. And that's okay. Beautiful thing about being home. Don't have to worry about anything. Okay, let's cut these and put them in here. All right, so I'm gonna get moving with my bread dough because I'm gonna be leaving. I'm gonna get the bread dough, put it in the pan so it can rise up real quick, and then I'll start my grilled cheese over here and then start putting the pesto away. Clean up, we're doing good. All right, yeah, I've got some bacon grease. I haven't had this in a long time, so that's good. So wash up and then, or actually no, let's get these going because I have to head out. Let me cut my bread, butter it, put cheese on the grill. It's easy. All right, cheese on there. I've only got a few sandwiches, but enough for everybody. Let's do a cleanup here, put dishes away. Doing good.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a rage. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to live. Something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to live.
All right, so I think I'm done for today. I probably will be done. If I find that there's not much footage, I'll add more to it. But bread is in the oven. That's gonna be done in 20 minutes. That's good. I'm probably gonna spend the day outside in the pool. It's Friday. Enjoy the day with the family. I was gonna do some cleaning. We gotta do our upstairs closet. I gotta do some organizing there. I was gonna do that today, but you know what? Pool sounds a whole lot more inviting than cleaning a closet. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Lots of food, lots of good stuff for the weekend. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow. And then if not, I'll see you on Monday. All right, bye.